This video will explain how to use the Codesters Toolkit and platform to complete lessons. At the end of each lesson, you'll have a project to share that demonstrates all the skills you learned. We'll always start with an example project that shows you what those skills are and what they look like in a working program. We'll start each activity by reading the directions. Here, we'll click Run and watch the sprite on the stage. It looks like today, we'll learn how to give the stage a background, add a sprite, and move it around. After we show you what a finished project looks like, you'll click on the exit ticket to answer some questions about that project. When you're done viewing the example, click Submit and then Next to continue. Now let's start building our project. The directions say, click on Stage, drag Summer into the bottom of your program. When we click on the Stage section of the toolkit, the blue blocks that appear show us all of the possible stage backgrounds that we can choose from. Notice that the suggested background from the directions is highlighted in orange. To pull it into your program, click and hold and drag it into the code editor and then release. Then, click Run to check your changes. When you get the green check at the top of the stage, you can click Submit and Next to move on to the next activity. In the next activity, we'll change the background. The directions say, change the image name from summer to winter. We can use the code editor instead of the toolkit to make changes like this. Move your cursor into the editor, click on the word summer, and change it to winter instead. Make sure to keep the quotes in parentheses. Then, we can click Run to see our changes. Look for the green check, then click Submit to save your progress, and then Next to move on. Another type of activity you'll see is called a debugging activity. This is not part of your project, but it will show you common errors that people have when programming. It's important here to read the instructions and try to figure out what you can do to make the program work properly. Here, we're asked to click Run and read the error message that pops up. You can also refer to the directions for additional hints and information. This error message tells us that there is an unclosed string on line 1 and suggests that maybe we forgot to close the quote. Let's look at line 1 to find the problem. There it is. Close the quotes around the word city and then click Run to check your work. Look for the green check, then click Submit and Next to move on. You're almost ready to get started with your first lesson. Finish the rest of the activities until you see the exit ticket. This is a multiple choice assessment for you to see what you've learned through the day. Next is the Extend project. Read the instructions to find some suggestions about how to build onto or change your project. You can use the toolkit or make changes directly to the editor. This project will get shared to a class page where you and your classmates can review each other's work. After you finish your Extend project, you'll move into a different project space. This is the Create activity. It's a chance to demonstrate all your learning from the day. You'll have some guidelines to meet that are aligned to objectives for the day, but the rest of your work time is unstructured. We'll give you an example project and some connections to a real-world product for some inspiration. And then it's up to you to build something great. Have fun and try new things. Coding is creative.